Welcome back, Transformer fans! You're back with Optorodimus and another video review. And today we'll be reviewing the Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron Deluxe Class SIDESWIPE. Now, I was really excited to get this figure because I have been collecting a lot of the Transformers Classics figures and, you know, basically the new remakes of the original G1 figures, because a lot of the G1 figures I just cannot get. And as far as the SIDESWIPE goes, I have not been able to get that one yet. So this is my very first SIDESWIPE, even though it is the Fall of Cybertron version. But it's awesome. I love it. I'm very happy to have it. And now I'm doing my review on it. So hopefully this will be helpful to everybody and you will enjoy this. I know I'm excited about it. Like I said, my first SIDESWIPE, just awesome. But here he is, and first and foremost, we will take a look at his packaging. And here it is. As you can see, there's a nice shot of SIDESWIPE, Transformers Generations, SIDESWIPE Fall of Cybertron. Take a look at the back. There is his tech specs. And he comes with an extending battle cannon. And here is his Cybertronian racer mode. Here he is in his robot mode. And he comes with his BFG, his big freaking gun, right here. Yes. One of the biggest guns I've ever seen. Awesome. Anyway, here he is in his bio. And it says, SIDESWIPE could have been a legend. Before the war, he was an up-and-comer, sought after in half the racing circuits on Cybertron. But his reckless nature and win-at-all-cost attitude washed him out of every league he joined. He's in with the Autobots for a chance of redemption and a chance to bring back the Cybertron he remembers. And on the bottom, there's a picture of the Deluxe Ultra Magnus, Fall of Cybertron, and Air Raid. But that's pretty much it for the packaging. Now we're back to SIDESWIPE. The figure himself. Very, very cool. He rolls really, really well, like every car should. Yeah, he just zooms by. Look at that. No wonder he wins races. He's fast. Comparison. Here's Jazz. And, like I said, basically they took the Jazz mold to make SIDESWIPE. They just modified the top section here and the front. As you can see, they just made a nice design there. They do transform the same, basically, and this is the only part that's different. This whole top section's the only part they changed with the molding and everything, but it just looks really, really good. I like what they did with it. Like I said, this is just a vehicle mode comparison with Jazz. Both two good-looking guys here. Good-looking figures. They're awesome. And, of course, you know, there you go, the VHS. Visible hand syndrome, but, you know, that's okay. You can't really tell, honestly, you know, without just really staring at it, you know. His is more easily hidden, I think, because of his colors, the red and the black in here, so that kind of disguises it a little bit better, I think. So, I mean, just a really good-looking figure. And like I said, with a Jazz figure here, you know, he's got this little gun that he comes with, and, you know, it plugs in right here in vehicle mode, you know, like so. And, well, here is SIDESWIPE and his gun, and his will do just the same. He has this little, he's got two ports on the side. He's got this one up here so he can actually plug it in here. Like so. So he can roll with it like that. And he still rolls good, even with the gun plugged in. And this, as big as this thing is probably the best place for it is right here on the top. Like I say, he does have these ports on each side of him, so this handle here is actually for him. That's actually meant for him to hold in his hand in robot mode. But like I said, you can, I guess, you can plug that in there if you want to. But like I say, he will still roll, but he kind of spins out because of the weight's all on this side. So if you put it on the other side, he's going to spin out the other way. Like I say, he doesn't really drag that I can see. So, yeah, it doesn't drag at all. But like I said, it's just putting all the weight on one side of him will just, like I said, just, well, he didn't do it that time, but if you try rolling fast, he will spin out, just due to the weight. So like I said, if you put it on the top, he won't do that. But anyway, like I said, there's that. And the gun, like I said, the gun is pretty cool because that snaps in place. You have this little thing here. You can spin it. It makes that little clicking sound. This part will extend. Just pull it out until it snaps into place. And there you have that. And now, we will go to SIDESWIPE in his robot mode. But first, like I said, there's a nice little silver Autobot symbol right there on his hood, which is really nice, which is also going to be his chest. So here we go. Like I said, basically, it's just the same transformation as Jazz. So just take these loose, pull them down, pull the hands out, just like so. And you're going to untab that. And look at that, I popped his arm off. No, I didn't break it. There is a ball joint right there. Like I said, this will happen. This happens to everybody with these figures. Like I said, just it's on a ball joint and it will pop back on. So just take that, just snap it right back on the ball joint. Like so. It's fine. Now I'm going to go here to this side and I'm going to try not to do the same thing. Let's see if I can get it without popping the arm off. Maybe. We're going to try. And I didn't do it. I popped the arm off again. Like I said, ball joint, just pop it back on. It's just that particular part of it on mine, it does like to, it tabs in really well, so it is hard to get apart. So if you pull on it a little bit too hard, you will snap the arm off, but it's just a ball joint. It'll pop back on. No biggie. Right, and then just go ahead, you can just go ahead and push these around. You'll hear it tab in. It's fine. Then we're going to go down here, bring the legs down. We're going to flip the feet under, or flip them out like so. There you can hear that nice tight ratcheting joint there. Really nice. Because it was looser on my Jazz figure. This one is nice and tight. It's really good. I turn the arms around, the forearms anyway. Turn the forearms around so they're facing in the right direction. Bring his head up. Fold that under. Now we're going to bend that. And then we're just going to line up these little indentions here with the groove. Just line it up on there. Oops. I closed it. There we go. Just like that. And there you have SIDESWIPE in his robot mode. Very nice looking. I like it. Like I said, take a look at its head sculpt. Very, very nice. This is the SIDESWIPE head sculpt. They did a great job with it. I really like it. Just like I said, his eyes here though, they just kind of look kind of black. I thought they were going to be painted blue. Now if I can get a nice, small, very stiff pointed brush, a very small one. I might be able to possibly get those eyes painted blue. But you have to be very careful so you don't get it all over his face and that kind of thing. But like I said, other than that, it's just awesome. They did a great job with it. Like I say, he's got all the same articulation as Jazz. Arm can do a complete 360. You can rotate this way at the elbow, bend at the elbow. His hands will turn, so that's cool. Now this one has a nice ratcheting elbow on this side, so that's actually pretty nice. Bends at the knee, and of course, the foot due to transformation. But there he is. And for comparison, here he is with his counterpart, Jazz, in robot mode. And there you have that. And then we cannot forget this. The big freaking gun! This is like one of the coolest weapons I've ever seen, even though it doesn't shoot anything. Because I've never seen a Deluxe figure come with a gun like this. I mean, this is just incredible. Like I said, you can actually use this on your Voyager figures if you want to, because that's how big this gun is. Look at what Jazz is carrying. His little laser pistol. And then you have this. Oh my. Yeah. But anyway, he can actually hold this thing. Here's the handle. Only thing is, I said, you can't position it to where he can't hold it out, but the weight of it will just pull him down. So, you can point it up, and he can stand on his own. Or you can angle it down to the ground, he can stand just fine, just like that. So, if you want to show him off on the shelf, with his gun, you can do it like that because it is so freaking big. But, also, like I said, he has these little ports on his forearms here on the sides. So, and instead of using the handle, you can use this right here. So you want to plug it in, you can try this. Just take it and plug it in there. So this actually works a little bit better because it shifts the weight, most of the weight, further back on his arm. So actually he can stand that way with it plugged into his forearm there, and he stands just fine. So actually this is a better way if you want to display your figure in robot mode with the gun. This would be a more accurate way to do it, to where he will stand up on his own. I'll show it to you from this side. There he is holding it. So, and actually that actually looks better to me because of the gun being as big as it is. It actually looks better plugged into his forearm that way. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So like I said, if I display mine with the gun, this is the way I will do it. I'm going to display it like this, because that just looks awesome. I don't know what else to say about this guy. He's just really awesome. Like I said, also he does have, his head does move around. He can nod, So he has good head articulation there. Really, really good. But like I said, this is my very first Sideswipe, and I'm very, very pleased with it. And like I said, it's an awesome figure. So if you don't have it, when you see it, pick it up. I highly recommend it because this guy is just totally awesome. But that's it. That's Transformers Generation, Fall of Cybertron, Deluxe Class, Sideswipe. So I really hope you find this video helpful. I'll be back with more reviews real soon. And I appreciate everybody watching. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. So I'll be back. See you soon. Thanks.